Oh, I didn't see you there. What's up, boys and girls? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, boys? Today, got another firearm on loan from a friend of the channel. This is the Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Quick specs for our mini range review that we're doing today. Again, on this A300 Ultima Patrol. So it's got a 19.1 inch barrel, a 38 inch overall length. We did add this plus 2 inch spacer essentially to the back of it, so it is slightly longer. In its stock configuration, it holds 7 rounds in the tube, 1 in the chamber. It is a 3-inch chamber, but you can run 2 3/4 inch slugs, buckshot, birdshot, whatever your primary self-defense or hunting load, no problem through this. It is 7.1 pounds, again, in its stock configuration. So a couple of the main features to this that might be, maybe not differentiating it, but that set it apart from its older brother, the Beretta 1301. So they're a very similar mold, and if I'm not mistaken, Beretta originally developed this as a cheaper counterpart to the 1301. They wanted to use some of the similar molds for the buttstock. I think the hand grip is slightly different. You can see there are some M-lock cuts here in the foregrip, also has one on the bottom. They made this proprietary barrel clamp. It's kind of dog shit. It does have a QD Sling Swivel slot, but we haven't had any luck getting sling swivels in and out of there so far. It also has one in the bottom of the buttstock. If you watch the Grand Thumb video on this particular shotgun, he also complained about that, and I'm just gonna parrot that because this is fucking stupid. Honestly, this is really stupid. You can get a tool in there, back it out, and get a standard, if I'm not mistaken, right? You can get a standard, okay. You can get a standard sling swivel in there if you back it out, but it shouldn't be on the bottom. It should really be on the side or the top from the factory. It is what it is.
And so, if I can interject, it's free spinning too.
Oh, it's free spinning? Okay. So yeah, honestly, it's not a huge pain in the ass, but for a directly out of the box solution, you just pick the gun up, put whatever sling you've already got on there. There will be some things that you need to do. Again, I think Magpul and BCM make longer shank QD sling swivels, so if they might fit in there. Again, some of the ones that we've tried have not worked. So it's got a 5-pound-ish stock trigger. We're gonna go ahead and steal Papa Thumb's ghosting of the trigger on this as well. So take this off safe. Yeah, it's kind of mushy on the take up, but the reset is very nice. There's a very clean, crisp, probably 2-pound let off, and then you're right at the wall. Once you're at that second wall, it breaks like a carrot stick. So that is kind of nice. It does, there will be parts, there will be aftermarket modifications and things offered for this firearm, but as of right now, you get what you get. I think MSRP on these is around $1,000, 1,100 bucks ish. I think 900 is what you see most of the time out the door, under 1,000 with tax. So yeah, it's got a also has an extended charging handle. The chamber itself works very, very well. If you depress it properly, there is a force feeding button that you need to press to get a round to eject. Otherwise, during the normal cycling of the firearm, it spits a round out just fine. I don't think this can be ghost loaded, but we're gonna test that out today. Other than that, we've got a Ferrotech 509T, Holosun 509T adapter that normally, you know, they ship it with a 1913 pick rail installed. We've taken that off and installed this Ferrotech and a Holosun 509T, obviously. And from the factory, it also has these pretty decent ghost ring sights, and you get about a lower eighth maybe. It's below the bed of the optic, but you can still see your back and your back iron sight and your front iron sight, as well as some of these S-Tac. Now these are the 7-round ones. The S-Tac Velcro shotgun, 12-gauge shotgun cards. They have 4, 5, 6, and 7-round count ones, and they do fit inside of a standard M4 magazine pouch. So that is nice. Another kind of cool improvement or addition with this firearm is that from the factory, Beretta does include a custom laser cut piece of loop, essentially, adhesive backed loop. So you can put this on, and then if you do choose to pick these up, or if you don't want to run that, you want to get a, there's many different brands that make them, but a standard injection molded or metal side saddle, you can do that as well. So really quickly, we're just gonna, break it out. I think we've got a little over 1,000 rounds through this. We've shot all manner of different ammo, 𝚂𝚑𝚋𝚑, Upland. We've got some shooting dynamics. It is a very low 1 ounce, 7.5 shot, 2 3/4. We've also got some high brass milli double-aught buck to run through it, some Hornady critical defense double-aught buck to run through it, as well as some Federal True Ball hollow point slug, or no, it's not a hollow point slug, as well as some Federal rifled True Ball slugs, and just some other various things, some Winchester pheasant rounds, and I think some 3-inch Coyote Magnum double-aught buck as well. So we're gonna put this thing through its paces and let you know what we think about it at the end of this. So stay tuned. It's a fucking awesome shotgun, man. Dude, you can see it fucking smoking. Check that out.
How's that barrel feel?
It's toasty. You can see I've got this mechanics glove on. These get very hot. Now, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but I would suggest probably putting a little thingy stop on this or something just to keep your hand. If you're not used to shooting 12 gauge, any type of shotgun, honestly, and you're primarily a AR-15 or a rifle shooter, that highly ingrained Chris Costa C-clamp the shit out of this barrel, you're gonna burn your thumb, as you could see in my, I don't know, it's, maybe I'm rolling a video of it right now in my earlier shotgun go brrr video. So yeah, just be aware of that. Yeah, this is, honestly, this is probably one of my favorite. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I love it.
One of the coolest looking fucking shotguns I've ever seen, honestly. And that goes for, that goes for pretty much anything. The, the M4, the Benelli M2, all of the modern post 80s combat shotguns. Honestly, outside of the trench shotgun, this is probably aesthetically one of my favorite looking shotguns. And check out this anodizing on this finish on this bad boy, this gray color. It is fucking awesome. Yeah, Beretta killed it. Honestly, I've been kind of back and forth trying to decide whether or not I wanted to go with this or the 1301. I think this being a little bit newer, the aftermarket hasn't really caught up with it yet, but give this 6-8 months, a year, and I mean, once Langdon starts doing aftermarket parts kits and order your own upgrade kits, this thing will, I have a feeling that this will be an extremely competent shotgun for a very, very long time. As you know, Beretta owns pretty much all the big shotgun manufacturers. I'm pretty sure Benelli, Stoeger, am I right about that? Stoeger, yep. Okay. So this takes cues from a lot of your favorite 12 gauge shotguns, even though it's its own monster. Yes, the 1301 is slightly more aesthetically pleasing, but for your price point, this might be the best sub $1,000 shotgun. Even if you just leave it in a stock configuration, you consider all the extra shit you get with it, this is a killer deal, no pun intended. If you're a 3-gunner bird, obviously, if you have limitations in your state about how many rounds you can have in your shotgun, usually it's 3 to shoot birds. You're not trying to become death and take whole clouds of friggin' doves out of the sky. But I think
Sorry, I try to hold it back.
Now I have become death,
destroyer of doves.
Okay, fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, so any sort of trap. Obviously, this will not compete with something with a, you know, +6 tube on it, like a 24-inch barrel that has a bunch of extra under barrel real estate where you're getting like 10, 11, 12 extra rounds. We're gonna maybe do a little sneak peek of another video here as well, and show you exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think for the self-defense minded, for people that do tactical games, 3-guns, serious competitors, this might be the best option and can, you know, save you enough money where you can actually shoot it. You know, you're spending $2 grand on a shotgun, $3 grand on a shotgun, and then you never shoot it unless you're a serious user. So yeah, as I said, the aftermarket will catch up with this, so give it some time. I'm assuming there will be all sorts of cool stocks, side saddles, foregrips. It's already starting to happen, so just keep your eye out. And yeah, if I had to pick one shotgun under $1,000, it'd be this one for sure. All right, catch you later. All right, so we've got some 1 ounce Federal True Ball, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1 ounce, 2 3/4 inch. This is 1600 feet per second. So these are pretty gnarly. We run these in 3-gun matches. Many people have taken large 4-legged game. I don't know if they've taken any 2-legged game, but I'm assuming it would work for that. So I got 6 of these. We're at about 25 meters yards. This is a roughly 35 meter yard 0. And we're gonna just try and group 2 or 3 rounds. We're gonna try and go for a tight butthole size group, but whether or not that happens, we don't know. So let me go ahead and load a couple of these bad boys up. Okay, that is 4 slugs. All right, here we go. Clear. Okay, let's go take a look. Obviously that wasn't very slow. Maybe it was slow. Felt faster than it probably could have been.
How was recoil with the slugs?
I mean, for an ounce of soft lead traveling at 1600 feet per second, it was actually pretty. I've felt worse. Those 380 grain Sabos, honestly, it feels like you're getting fucking dental work done. It kicks you in the fucking shoulder. Those are great rounds, by the way. Video on that at some point. So as you can see, obviously I shot 4 rounds and there are not 4 holes. So those fucking YouTube black belts who are gonna fucking, oh, no, this was a clean target. Those are fucking wads. Don't at me. So realistically, these are probably wads. Got 2 almost touching. That one, that was my 3rd shot. I kind of trigger anticipated, and then that was my last shot, if I'm not mistaken. We can roll back the footage, and if I'm wrong, you'll see right here. I probably was wrong, but that's pretty good accuracy for 19.5-inch barrel. So, whoop, close the chamber on my finger. So yeah, let's shoot some steel. You want to shoot steel? We'll do a little friendly competition side by side. You guys ready for that? Okay, here we go. God damn, son. I miscounted. All right, who's faster? You decide down in the comments. Do that stuff. Yeah, hit buttons. Do that.
That trigger reset is fantastic.
Now, I do want to make a note. For people that aren't used to shooting shotguns, each one of those rounds is still about 50 cents a piece. So if you're looking for a really quick way to spend $20, get yourself the A300 Patrol.